help with this one math problem.
If you can't finish this on your own, I don't know what to tell you. This is the 5th one today.
Brandon, please, I'm dying here.
Oh my God, Swayze, if you can't finish this on your own, we're through. I can't deal with someone who can't finish a math problem as simple as this.
Oh no.
Hey, I saw you needed help with a problem. You want some help?
Yes, of course. Explain it to me.
All right. To solve this problem, you can use a technique that's known as U-Substitution, which is really, really handy for essentially taking a shortcut through what could otherwise turn into a really messy problem. While using U-Substitution, you literally take a complicated or a more complicated variable, which in the case of this problem would be x squared, and you substitute it for u. So you set u equal to x squared. For later on in the problem, it's also going to be important to take the derivative of u. So you take du of dx to equal 2x, and then using basic arithmetic rules, you can also turn du into 2x dx. And then to simplify that even further, you can make 1/2 of du equal x dx. Now, if you look here, you'll see that the x values range from 0 to the square root of pi. Now, that also means that the u values, based off of the work that we did over there, actually range from 0 squared to square root of pi squared, which means that they collectively range from 0 to pi. So now that we've established that the range of values for u go from 0 to pi, we can start simplifying the base integral so that we can eventually start substituting other values in. So for starters, we'll move x over to here, which will give us 0, the square root of pi is sine quantity x squared equals x dx. Now, let me draw your attention back over to here, in which we've established that u equals x squared and that x dx equals 1/2 of du. So that's something that'll let us go from 0 to pi now, because we're subbing in the u values and we've moved out of the x value range, equals sine of u of 1/2 du. To complete the simplification before we actually take the integral, we will move the 1/2 out of here, get 1/2, the integral of 0 to pi sine u du. All right, so now that we've simplified this function to as basic of a form as we're going to get it, it's time to take the integral. So, all right, so the integral of this would be 1/2 of negative cosine u. So, then to simplify it even further, we can take negative 1/2 of cosine u, which will just make it easier when we start plugging in other values later on. Now, I'm going to draw your attention to the fact, once again, that we've moved completely out of the range of x values into u values. We're now moving from 0 to pi instead of moving from 0 to the square root of pi, which means that unlike in a more simple U-substitution problem, we're not actually going to sub back in the x values. Since we're moving from 0 to pi now, we're just going to stay completely in u value range. So, we're now going to take this integral from 0 to pi. So now we're ready to move on to the final step of the problem, which is actually plugging in the range of values from 0 to pi. So we're going to take negative 1/2, just kind of in a standalone value for this entire problem. And then we're going to subtract cosine of 0 from cosine of pi. if you know your unit circle, you'll know that cosine of pi actually equals -1, and cosine of 0 equals 1. So you'll get -1/2 times -2, and then your negative signs cancel out. So you're left with 1/2 of 2, which equals 1. And there's your answer. That is a completed U-substitution problem.
Wow, Mitch, thank you so much. Do you want to go for a movie or something sometime?
Yeah, sure.
Brandon, what are you doing back here?
Oh my god, we finished this problem.
Well, Mitchell and I did.
Swatha, you're a genius. Can you substitute me back into your life?
No thanks, man. I got a new guy. Wow, Mitch, thank you so much. Do you want to go for a movie or something sometime?
Yeah, sure.
Brandon, what are you doing back here?
Oh my god, we finished this problem.
Well, Mitchell and I did.
Swatha, you're a genius. Can you substitute me back into your life?
No thanks, man. I got a new guy.